factory is in China. It's very convenient to come here by plane or high-speed train. You can just come here and see the prototype in our factory and many equipment that are waiting to be delivered or just building. So you can see what materials we use, what the technique, and what the different device that is built for. During you visit our factory. This is all our pre-sale service for you. And just any questions during this live show, you can just leave in the comment place. And thank you for watching today. And today we're going to share what's the applications of our products, like the main products, Blue Wall U, and other products. Then we will having this introduction by using this PowerPoint. This is also a client's factory. The material of them is the oil sludge. It's in Shanxi province in China. While he have the 8 line of the 15 ton of the batch type pyrolysis plant. Just if you want to visit, you can just also contact with us. And also if you want some detailed data or some information, you can send your requirements to our sales manager, give you these photos, data, the catalog, the quotation, and others kind of things. Let's have a look at this. We are the doing rope and manufacturer of this pyrolysis plant. That we have 3 kinds of equipment. This is a catalog. We have 3. This shows us the batch type pyrolysis plant, and the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant and fully continuous pyrolysis plant. We will give you the introduction of the 3 kinds of equipment one by one to show you how to choose a perfect equipment that depends on your materials and capacities. And what are their advantages and what are their disadvantages, which is what are limited things. And just tell you about this, it's better for you to choose a good equipment that's suitable for you. And also we will give you the first at the beginning, we will have an introduction about our company, and then the main products, the main introduction, the products used. And some of our clients will introduce about, interested about the environmental protection system, the kind of device what we have for you, and some certificate of different regions. We also have introduced about this. This is what we will share in today's live show. Just any kind of type that you're interested, you can just leave in the comment place. So we will give you and introduce. Okay, and then let's start from here. And the first is some profile of our company. Can you see this word clearly? We are the Doing Rope. In this live show is the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology Company. That is one of the subsidiary of Doing Rope. We have 7 subsidiary for different products. And also we have subsidiaries in Nigeria, in Africa. So because we have many clients in there, also we have set up a factory, a storage factory in there in Nigeria. So it's better for you to visit, and it's better for the equipment delivered. Okay, and this shows us is the Doing Rope we have dedicated to research and development of large and medium-sized the renewable energy environmental protection equipment. So most of our clients will choose is for the business, a large business. The size is quite big. The capacity of per day maybe 50 ton or more than 100 ton, and just the annual capacity more than 20,000, 30,000. This is some information of our equipment. And also we are a professional manufacturing enterprise which gathering development, design, protection, sales, installation, and after-sales service in one. We have an unknown engineering team that give you this service of the placement side of the equipment and the outlet, and other information just depends on your requirements. We will give you the unique design for you. And also just we have the development team. The technique of our equipment are the newest in this market, and we have just renewed our design every year. Just like the newest equipment for these years is the fully continuous one that we are the few companies that have this technique, and the mature technique that we have our clients that work well for this fully continuous equipment. And also our company is located in our company is located in Zhengzhou City, Henan Province in China, and our factory, we have our own factory that is located in Jiaozuo City. So just if you want to come here, you can come to our company first. It's more convenient to come to Zhengzhou, so you can just come here and have a communication with your requirements, and our sales manager and engineer give you an introduction about the equipment and our service, about the price list and the certificate device. Then we will take you to our factory. We can go there by car for 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Then come to our factory and see the details of the equipment. And also, this is the picture of our company, and this is a picture of our client factory. With mature production technology and professional sales, engineer and installation teams through the unlimited technology innovation and following the market demand. We have installed the machinery in more than 90 countries around the world. It's very convenient for you to visit our client's factory, and we have our customers in all continents. So you can, if you want about this service, you can comment with our engineer or our sales manager give you this service for you. And this is the distribution of our clients. And just like we are in Asia, we have our clients in Japan, in Korea, just next to us, and also we have many customers in in just Pakistan, India, Thailand, in Southeast Asia, and Philippines, Vietnam, this kind of countries. Well, just in these regions, the policies of the environmental protection is not very strict than in China. So many Chinese will come to their this kind of places to have this business. And like in Middle East and Africa, we have our subsidiary in Africa, so it's very convenient to communicate with the sales manager in there. And also like in America's countries, the USA, well, just we have our many customers in the USA that both our batch type pyrolysis plant, fully continuous one, and the pyrolysis plant unit, different type. We have a large market in there. Now we have just several countries that have this fully continuous, like in America, in Russia, in Nigeria, or in other countries. So just now in few of countries have this fully continuous because it's the newest technique. That if you want to visit about this, you can just contact with us. And in Europe, about the Europe, the policy is much more strict. So we have the high quality of this purification system for the smoke that we need to release. This is one of the main pollutions that we need to deal with. And also in other countries, just you can see if there have any regions that you want to have this business, then you can just contact with us. Leave you to the client's factory, have a visit. And this is 3 kinds of the equipment. The batch type pyrolysis plant, semi-continuous and fully continuous pyrolysis plant. All this is some background of this business, like our raw material, the waste tire and waste plastic. So like this, if we can't just roll it randomly, we have some pollutions of the environment. So like this waste tire, we call the black pollution. Then if we have waste to deal with them and to recycle these things, get the flue oil, so it's very environmental friendly and have a large market of the profit. So just why many customers will choose this business, will buy this equipment to have this like this. And many ways, just we burn it, have a large pollution of the air, and just roll it, have a pollution of the soil. So we can just recycle this. It's the most perfect ways, one of the most perfect ways to recycle this kind of solid waste and the hazardous waste. And here shows us some policies in China. Like it shows that our government encourage this kind of policies about the waste, electric waste, PCB board, batteries, the scrap factories, and some old manufacturing machine, plastic, rubbers, or some oil. We can recycle them. All these waste things we can all recycle by using different kinds of equipment. Today we showed this is a pyrolysis plant, and also we have this weightless battery recycling machine and the biomass carbonization system. Just all we can just recycle, and our government encourage us to have this business. And this is the main ways of how we can solution this kind of problem. You can have a look at this. It's a brief introduction of our business. Introduce about how to recycle these things and how we can get the flue oil by using this pyrolysis design. Like this, the waste tire recycling through pyrolysis acknowledged the most effective ways for the waste tire management. And that's why we can recycle this, because the first things they have some products like this very value, the flue oil. We can use at different factories as heating energy. And also like carbon black, steel wire, we cannot recycle them. This is the first reason. And the second reason is very environmental friendly. We have the different device, the purification device. The only pollution that we need to deal with is the gas and the smoke. So we have the desulfurization system, purification system, or the removal system to purify these kind of things. So the gas that we release in the air or the purified, have been purified, it's just no pollution, no harmful of the human body and the environment. And this is the second reason. So that's why this business is very popular in these days. We have this business have popular in several days, in just 1990, 2000 years that we have this, but like this business in China, but that in these years, this kind of pyrolysis heating business, they don't have some purification system, and nowadays the policy is much more strict of these things. So we have different type of the purification system for our clients. And just it shows here when the pyrolysis technique is used in the waste tire, rubber, plastic recycling, the pyrolysis mainly refers to metal decomposition. Many inorganic or organic substance are decomposed when heating to the certain extent. Pyrolysis is the mostly used in this industry to get various fuel oil from the waste tire and plastic. Now this is a brief outlet, and here you can see this. We can get the scrap tires, and then by putting it to the pyrolysis reactor, then we can get this char, and the flue gas will come out to the condensation system or the condensers. Then this is the step that we get the main products, the oil. Then the same gas, it's a heating energy. We can use it directly to the energy recovery and upgrade. This is a brief introduction. And here is a 3D outlet. Well, we have 5 systems of the batch type pyrolysis plant. It's more clear for you to understand. The first system is the feeding system to feed the raw material to the reactor. And then is the pyrolysis system or the combustion system to heat the raw material and just turn it to the solid state to the gas. Then the gas will come to the condensation system here. It's to cool down the flue oil to the oil, cool down the tail gas, the oil gas to the flue oil. This is a temporary storage tank. And then the fourth system is the discharging system. We will discharge the carbon black by using the winch or the wind transportation system or other kind of waste to discharge the carbon black, or one of the main products. And then the fifth system is the purification system. Purify the gas that we need to release. Well, the main pollution that we need to deal with is the gas. We don't have other pollution like the chemical pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and so on. So, like the water we use are all recycled in the condensation system. We will have a water tank here, the water pool, and by using the pump to pull it into the condensation system, and the water, the All you are just will not contact. They are all the sealed environment, so just there are no pollution of the water. The oil will not get into the water. Then this is the 5 system. If you want to know more information, we can get a 3D video for you. It's much more clear to get this. Or you can leave your questions in the comment place, give you some answers. Or if you want to get our quotation, get our 3D video or the catalog and the certificate plan, you can just contact with us directly. This is also a 3D video that's a 3D layout of 4 lines. Because, for example, in China, we have the limited of the certificate every year. We need to get to maybe more than 20,000 tons per year that is allowed to have this. So most of our clients get the batch type will choose the several line. Like this is 4 line. This condensation system is a water tank. We have 2 planned for you. This is the water tank, and this shows is tube condensers. This is the desulfurization tower. Well, this is the kind of difference is for this can just start the carbon black at high temperature for the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. Like we have a small reactor of this, so just the carbon black can start it into the small reactor that cool down in a normal temperature, like this. We have the 10 ton, 12 ton, 15 ton, same as the batch type, 10 ton, 15 ton, 20 ton, and also like the 18 ton. Also just can just depend on your requirements. We have designed for you. And other kind of difference between the semi-continue and the batch type is for the efficiency. We have the for the batch type is we can get 1 batch for 1 day, and the semi-continuous we can get 3 batch for 2 days. So the efficiency is much more higher than the batch type for the semi-continuous one because it can start the carbon black at a high temperature. There are some limited if you chose the semi-continuous, like the limited of the raw materials. We need to have the pre-process for the waste tire and waste plastic. We need to crush the waste tire to the rubber powder, and the waste plastic we need to change it to the plastic particles. This is some limited of the raw materials, and like some materials not suitable for the semi-continuous one, like the aluminium ingot, oil sludge, the solid state or semi-solid state of the oil sludge, or other kind of the materials that is not very easy to crush it, to scratch it, that is not suitable for the semi-continuous one, because we need to feed the raw material and to discharge the carbon black at the same time. So we need to ensure it's a sealed environment. Like if you get the big materials, it can't just reach to this standard. This is why some limited of the semi-continuous one. Some brief introduction. So this is a semi-continuous of 4 line. You can see here it is the reactor. Here there is a small reactor to discharge it, and here it is the slagging winch to slag it when it reaches to a safe temperature. This is the water tank condensers. Sorry, this is a water tube condensers. This is a water tank. Just this two choice for you. You can choose like different materials suitable for different system. Like the plastic is more suitable for the water tank, and like the carbon black, the tire, you can choose both of them, but the tube condensers have a high efficiency. And this is also a semi-continuous type for the 20 or 25 tank per day. Just the capacity you can design, the model you can design. So this is much more longer of the reactor. And this is the hopper to feed this is the hopper to feed the materials. Like this is several lines of the semi-continuous one. And here shows is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. It have the highest efficiency. Biggest one is 50 tons per day. And this is the smallest one we can get is 15 tons. The fully continuous one, why it called fully is it can work for 24 hours without stop and can work for 45 to 60 days. And also it can feed the raw material and combustion it and discharge carbon black at the same time. So just no waste time to discharge the carbon black to cool down the reactor. This is why it can ensure to work continuously. And also it have a PLC system, so it's more automatically, more scientific. This is the highest, the newest technique in this business. Like this is a winch, the hopper to feed the raw material, and then this is a long reactor. We have two sections of the installation cover to help it to install the heating energy, and this is the heating system. The red one is a burner. The burn material can be the thin gas, tail gas, the natural gas, or the flue oil. And the newest design for this is we use the hot vane furnace, not the burner. We can just heat it more evenly. The newest design, you can choose the two different ways. The green one, the self-radiation tower, and behind is the slagging waste and condensation system. This is a water pool. We have two water pools. One is for the condensers, one is for the purification system. And then this is the materials that we can use, except with tire and with plastic, many other rubbers that we can recycle. Like there are some also the medical waste, a needle, the cell, plastic bottle, helmet, or some tube that made of rubber or plastic. We can recycle them. Like this word tell us, due to the reasonable applications of the pyrolysis technique, our waste plastic plants can effectively convert waste tire into oil gas, non-condensable gas, and carbon black through high temperature heating. After that, The oil gas is condensed into liquefied oil through a cooling system. Non-condensable gas can be directly recovered and used for heating the pyrolysis reactor. The Tyre pyrolysis oil can replace diesel flue for industrial heating, such as brick factory, cement factory, steel mill, or the glass factory, and so on. This is the more detailed of this technique. You can see here is a reactor and the buffer tank, condensation system, a temporary storage oil, and this is a purification system that we release. Here are some equipment display. This is a customer in North Africa, South Africa, that we have this batch type pyrolysis plant, and the cooling system is the condensation system. This is a device of a safety device, vacuum device, that if you have this business, you may know that if we open the feeding door at a high temperature, have some problem that may have the flash explosion. That if we use this vacuum device, that this kind of solutions, kind of things that we can solve by just pump the oil gas to the condensation system for 1 hour maybe. Then there are no oil gas that really remain in the reactor. There are no standard to have this flash explosion. Here is also a client in Mexico, also a batch type pyrolysis plant. Here is the odor removal system. The yellow one is our patent to purify the same gas. Now the gas, we can use it directly as a heating energy to burn our reactor. This is some delivery picture. Here is our company's name. This is the reactor, the main products, several reactor. So don't need to worry about the transport of the equipment, such a large equipment, how to transport to your regions. We have our corporate companies to help us to just ensure this. We have founded in 2011, so there are many years we have corporate. Don't need to worry about this. And about the installation system, the installation work also just serviced by our engineer. We can just, an engineer can come to your workshop, help you to install and to manage the device. This is some pictures in our factory. We have the delivery of the equipment every day. You can just come here and look and see. This is also a reactor for the oil sludge. This is the outlet of the reactor. You can see there are several types for the oil sludge condensation pooling system. Some different is like this. They have the slagging door. The way of this way customer slagging is a side slag. So we need underground storage area for this. Some advantages is have a high efficiency of slagging, and is much more environmental friendly. There are no dust when we slag, the carbon black. This tube is for the gas waiting to be purified. This is a feeding door. You can see it's much more smaller than the waste tire and plastic. So this customer is oil sludge condensation system purification. And here is a customer in China, in Chongqing city. Is a fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Here is the reactor, also in Chongqing. That this customer have 2 lines. Each line is 50 tons, so it will do with more than 100 tons per day of the material. The heating weight of burner. This is a reactor for more than 26 meters. The whole line will occupy that's nearly 700 square meters. This is a customer in Brazil. Also the fully continuous one. You can choose the color of the outside installation cover. This is a fitting, and the back is the slagging system. This is the wind cooling system here. Just when the hot wind come out, it have a high temperature, so we need to cool down first, and then come to the accretive carbonization heating absorbing system and the desulfurization system. Here comes the waste that we can use of the products. Like if your material is the waste tire, so we will discharge the carbon black and condense the flue oil, and in the last step to pull out the steel wire. And how it can use, like the flue oil, it's a kind of very good heating flue with more than 100 kcal each kilogram heating value, which is much more higher than that of coal. It has a high market, a good market in different countries. The flue oil is widely used in boiler factory, in cement factory, steel factory, bricks factory, glass factory, or at the heavy oil power plant, worm supply center, and so on. And the carbon black, it's used as a solid flue. It is also used for the modified liquid flue production as a solvent activated coal substitution, as a filling material for production of new low-duty rubber goods, as a colorant for painting on colors, cement, and other productions. Also, it is as a filling materials of rubber, bituminous, mastic, and as a substance of the deposit of the condensating materials. This is a way that we can use several ways of the carbon black. And the steel wire. We have the largest cold steel wire in the tire, and the steel, the tiny steel wire that it contains a high-grade steel, can used for the further production of metals, and also we can just remelt it or sold it directly in the metal factory. This is a way the product's application of the waste tires things. Okay, and this is more clear, like the flue oil. You can see the cement factory, bricks factory, or the generators. Also, the flue oil, we can refine it. Refine it to the non-standard diesel. Then use at the truck, ferry, diesel generator, and like the large agricultural machine, mining machine. If you want to get a refining step, we need another equipment like this, the distillation equipment. By using this, that we can just transport the waste tire oil or some other waste oil, like the waste engine oil, waste lubricating oil, or other oil that's transported into the diesel. This is a way that we can use of the carbon black. have a high heating value that as high as the coal, and like we can just press it to the bowl for heating, or for the deep use like further refinery according to the mash number of the carbon black, and the large high mash that it can use for further waste and can sell it for high prices. It can use in different industry, carbon, ink, pigments, PVC pipes, batteries, rubber products, or other kind of waste. So this is the second products, and the steel wire. Like more clear, we can sold it directly to the steel plants for smelting or scrap recycling stations. And this is an environmental protection system. Many customers will ask, is it environmental friendly? Does it have any pollutions? Or is it allowed to have this? And here is the answer. We have the source of pollution, and we will show how to solve it. Like the pollution of the water, pollution of the gas, and the dust, and the noise. Let's see one by one. The first is the pollution of water. The answer is we have no pollution from the water. You can have a look at these words. That we have two poles of this system. The water used in the whole recycling system is divided into two parts. First part function as the cooling water for cooling down the hot oil gas, and it is circulating. The water in this is as same as the water out, so there's no pollution of this first one. And the second one, other part is the rinsing water to remove these harmful particles inside these smoke things, and which is also circulating and no need to discharge it, but we need to regularly with the evaporating in the pool, we need to add the water. This is the first one. And the second one, now air pollution. There are two ways, there are two kinds of the things that we need to purify. The first is the gas in the combustion system that we need to release. And the second, the non-condensable gas, the tail gas, or we call the flue gas, that we need to purify it. If we just burn it directly, it will have some harmful gas that release. So this is two ways, the purification system and the auto removal system. Purification is for purify the gas we release. Auto removal system is to purify the tail gas. The two ways. This shows is the smoke gas that we need to release. This is the principles you can see. 3 layers of the perforated stinger filter, the flue gas with special chemical. We have several standards, several programs for you that can reach to different regions. This is some principles. If you want to get the clear data, you can just contact with us. This is the desulfurization tower. The higher choices, it is 8 meters, and this is for the acid resistant and corrosion resistant materials we use, the glass fiber, and inside it is the ceramic filters to spray out the gas and have a fully contained with the chemical things. The treated gas can fully meet the natural emissions requirement standards. So this is the way why we don't need to worry about this. And then here is the Also, the tail gas recycling furnace. The tail gas will come to all the removal system, then by using this tail gas burner to burn it to add heating fuel. Like it shows, this tail gas is recycled to the furnace as the heating flue instead of released directly to the air, so there is no pollution. This is the odor removal system. How we can ensure there is no bad smell by using this. You can see this is the first one, a buffer tank to slow down the speed, and this is the filtering tank to purify this as like some sulfur dioxide inside. And then this is the water seal to prevent it return to the other device back just before. You can see here, the tail gas odor removal device can effectively purify the flammable incandescent tail gas before the gas recycled to furnace as heating flue, which can guarantee no pollution from the tail gas burning. And this is why we don't have the dust pollution. This is a sealed design of this discharging system. In our design, carbon black is discharged under completely sealed conditions, so that the carbon black and the dust will not fly out, which can avoid the dust pollution at a great extent. This is the no pollution of these noise. Like we would choose this the noisiest part of our machine, the fan, to pump the carbon black. Also, they are not less than 50 dB. This is some brief, some detailed data. The pollution, sodium oxygen, sulfur dioxide, and the production concentration, quality, treatment measure, emission concentration, emission, this kind of data. If you want this table, you can contact with us. We send you directly. And here are some certificates that we get. Like this is for the certificate in Korea. Here are some certificate that shows we reach the standards of the release, the purification system. You can see here. This is some pollutions parameters here. And here are the visits of our clients. Now we have our clients in more than 120 countries, so it's very convenient for you to visit there to see the details of the equipment. Here are the workplace, the factory. This is in China, in Guangxi, and here it is in Mexico or in other continents. This is some patents, some certificates from the SGS, ISO. Like this is the clients of our factory for the quality and the environmental protection things. That's the certificate of the compliance. we showed before, 3D layout of this is a batch type pyrolysis plant, and here is the semi-continuous one, fully continuous one. Sorry, this is also the the larger capacity, and the fully continuous one. Here is this kind of introduction about this. So just during this introduction, do you have any questions? Let's have a look at this 3D layout. That is much more clear for you to understand how we can recycle these waste things. This is a PLC system that more automatically control the whole device and the pressure, temperature, and efficiency of the work. This is a brief show the stacking system and condensation system. Purification system. First is the feeding system to feed the carbon black by using the transport winch. The carbon black is from the tire. We need to shred it and crush it to the 16 or 20 mesh of the black powder. Sorry, the tire, the black powder, not the carbon black, I'm sorry. And this, it will put into the carbonization system, the furnace, for heating. This heating way is the hot wind. This tube is for the recycling of the tail gas and just to deal with the gas that we need to release. This is on the middle of it is the temperature resistant tube, because the fully continuous one is much more longer than the batch type. So in the middle of it, we have a tube to help it to the resistant. In the middle, just in the below, lubricating oil, and we have the cooling system to cool down the oil. And this is outlet. Flue gas will come out from here, also the carbon black. And then let's talk about the flue gas, how to condense it. First, we come to the buffer tank to slow down the speed of the gas and to settle down the carbon black. And then here is 3 cooling buffer tank. Also can slow down the speed and just to purify the carbon black. And also outside is circulating water cover to condense it. Here is a storage tank. And then this is 3 condensers, have several tubes inside to spray the gas. And then this is all the removal system to purify the tail gas. That for the fully continuous one, for the 8 hours or 10 hours in the very beginning, we need to use extra tail gas, extra gas. And the last few days, we all can use the tail gas to heat the reactor, just to save our heating energy. This is to return to the hot wind furnace to burn it. And the slagging ways. We will slag by the slagging winch. Outside is also the water cover. by using 3 or 4 winch that the carbon black can reach to standards that can safely backpack it. This is some monitor of the press. If we have some safety problems, the press will out the release to the water sailed and then come out to the other removal system. This is a purification system, the last device that the gas that we will come here. This is a device that to lower the temperature. And the middle of it is the post-dust collector. The last is the desulfurization tower. Purified it. And this is a whole line. And the last step, we can pump the oil into the larger tank. That's to sell it or refine it. This is the whole line of the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Do you have any questions about this? Just any question about this, you can leave in the comment place, or you can come to our factory. You can just contact with the sales manager, give you this quotation, give you this information about this. So this is today's live show, and if there are no more questions, it's time to say goodbye. So we are doing rope. Manufacture of the with Tyre plastic things. We can pyrolysis it into the flue oil. Thank you for your watching today. Have a nice day. See you next week. We will have a different topic to have introduced about this business. So this is today's